Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Megaman Battle Network. In the last part, we finished off the crisis at the waterworks, and we also got our letter from Melu, so let's go and read that, shall we? Also, I learned you can actually have battles in this area. Also, we can now get to Den City. And apparently Yai's birthday is coming up, and Melu wants to go with us shopping with us to find a present. Ooh, juicy! And you can actually respond to this email. You can't do this often, and as far as I can remember, this is the only game in the series that lets you do this at all. Normally I'd say you go alone, but I'm feeling kind today. And we wrote this response. So we have to go give it to Roll now, so we actually have to go to Melu's PC, which I actually haven't shown off yet. And I thought that was Glide for a second there. We have to go down here. Also, that battle there, that was less than 2 seconds. Oh, having 2 high cannons against a Meatard and Birdie is fantastic. But here's Roll. Oh, you brought the answer. I'll take this to Melu. See you later. And now we're done. So now we have to head outside our house, and then we get an email from Freud. Pretty much it's him thanking us for this, and apparently the official net battlers have this own little mailing system going on there that share tricks of the trade and such. Pretty much weaknesses of certain viruses and such. Mind you, they're giving this to us rather late in the game to replace the BBS, or the BBS from 2 and 3 onwards to replace this. Considering we're over halfway through the game at this point, actually. But now we have to go to Dentown, rather. But there was actually supposed to be a cutscene that played, and for some reason it didn't, so I have to exit. Sorry. You're late. Sorry, don't look so mad. You mean like you are every time I'm late? Bygones. Oh, man, I have to bring something to my grandma's. Sorry, but you can go ahead to Dentown. What? Why do I even have to wait for you then? Sorry, I'll make it up to you later. And her grandmother's almost never mentioned again. And we get the first mail system thing. It's pretty much about water viruses. Specifically the water virus at the waterworks, meaning Iceman. And welcome to Dentown, and we got mail. And it's a meeting place, and she wants to meet us in Dentown Block 1. This place actually has 4 blocks. It's also heading towards an antique shop, which we'll go into later. Pretty much Dentown's divided into 5 areas. Southeast, southwest, northwest, northeast, and central. We're in southeast right now. And coming up here is central. And an email from, wouldn't you know it, Chud. You know what? I'm actually going to read this out. This is Chud. The Waterworks Incident used a net navi with ice attacks. I found out that ice power is aqua-based. And there was a civilian net navi on the work server. An elementary school student. Some kind of wannabe hero. Just really want to punch him in the face right now. And also, the big thing with this area is that you have traffic signals like this all over the place. This actually does have a bit of a traffic going on to it. You can only progress in certain areas at certain times. Like, yeah, you just saw it switch like that. You have to wait. There's some waiting involved. And Miss Mari? And no, this is actually Miss Yuri. She's Mari's twin sister, only in this game in the series. She's actually a rather prevalent role in the Access season of the anime, though. And I think she's also in the anime after that, but I can't remember. Also, the by the way you are a twin line, totally not foreshadowing anything. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. But over here we got a barrier R. Unlike Battle Network 3, I'm not going to be utilizing any barrier chips in my final folder. But we can actually jack into this billboard. Well, you can jack into pretty much any billboard, actually. And over here we got a new virus. These guys, first off, I'm gonna get their name right now. But they like to throw grenades onto the first block of whatever size your area is, and the arrows indicate which direction they'll blow up in, and which section you have to jump into them in order for them to activate. They're rather easy enemies, though they can hurt. Like, that just did 100 damage alone, so watch out for that. And you can destroy the grenades on your own, so yeah. But they're not that hard overall. I'm still waiting for the page to load for the name. But over here we do have a power-up, so I'm gonna actually raise my attack up by 1 point. Pretty much what that means is that my charge shot may have done 16 before when fully charged, now it does 32, so it's pretty much just a basic upgrade. And with that, we're done here in Southwest, so we want to go head to Northeast Dentown now. Waiting for these is tedious, just like real life. And there's a small shop here you can actually enter. And there is a vase on the very right that you can jack into. Fun fact, in the manga, this vase was actually plot important. Though the owner of this shop, who is a person you can net battle, was actually not much in the manga much at all. Her name is Miyu. She's actually much more important in the anime. And I got her a Quake 3, which I randomly decided to put into my party. And we can also jack into her magnifying glass. Okay. But pretty much this is her PC. This is where her address and another green mystery data are. And we got another new virus, which I still can't look up the name because it's taking a while to load. I honestly don't know what these guys do because they don't really get a chance to do much. I think they charge at you. I think these guys are also technically wood elementals, so if you have any fire type attacks, I think that'll deal double damage. And I think this is my first time actually using it when not sped up. This is Zeta Spread, and it's not as useful as Zeta Cannon. Why is it not as useful as Zeta Cannon? Well, for one thing, you can't fire it as quickly, because Zeta Cannon, you can pretty much fire ad nauseum as much as you want during those 5 seconds. However, Zeta Spread has a bit longer of a cool-off period in between each firing, so yeah, kinda sucky. Also, if you can't tell who Miyu's NetNavi is just by the background, you have no idea what's going on. So I'm gonna save before fighting her. Yeah, that's just not gonna load, so yeah. But anyway, here's Skullman, fittingly enough, because the last classic Megaman game I had Skullman in it. Skullman is actually one of the hardest navis in the game. He only has 600 HP, so he's not that big in the HP department. That one M cannon alone pretty much reduced him by a fifth. Actually, 600. Yeah, actually by a fifth even, I think. But the thing is about him is that he has really high damage output. He has that basic fire attack. His arms will follow you like this, and I just now realized that they actually did take him off the sprite. That's cool. And aside from that, he only has one other attack that I can remember, and that's he sends his head up in the air and it'll crash down upon you. In the manga rather, that in fact here's his head attack right now. That actually had plot importance. Then again, Miyu was only ever seen the once in manga, and that was before Base even showed up. Oh yeah, I should mention Base is in this game like he was in 2 and 3, but he's a post-game super boss, so yeah, he's not getting shown off. Sorry. The only game in the series that might show post-game off, as I said before, is more than likely 6. Because I love 6. 6. Also, with the upgraded attack power, I'm actually taking him down rather quickly because that 32 full charge attack actually really hurts enemies. Considering the fact that the highest HP in the game, or at least in the main game, is just over 1,000, I believe? But either way, he goes down easily enough. Just watch out for his attacks. And we get 2,500 Zenny. And we get slash Miyu, so now we can access more areas of the net. That's useful. But with that, now we're gonna head to an area. I think we're heading to northwest, freaking Dentown. And we need to head into the northwest corner of this map, so yay. You know what? I'm just gonna find the names of those viruses next time. Melu isn't here yet, is she? What could it be this time? Wait, land? Does the traffic light look odd to you, too? Oh, that's flickery. Huh? It's green both ways. Hey! Watch out! Oh my god! Oh my god! Those people just got blown up! Jesus, that's dark. Oh my god, the humanity. And we've got mail, and it's from World 3. Oh dear. It seems that Denton... pretty much, World 3 is doing this as a way to get money. Remember, they said something about their funding earlier, so... Pretty much they're hacking the car signals, and for just a little price of 1 million zenny... 1 million zenny! They'll give you a fix that'll actually fix everything, so yeah. What assholes. Manipulation of the rich. Those World 3 meanies kicking people when they're down. I bet it's their virus bugging the traffic lights. I think so too. Let's delete that traffic virus. Megaman, I'm jacking in. Okay. And by that he means he's gonna let us jack in. And welcome to the signal comms. This is our next little crisis here. This is an interesting one, to say the least. Pretty much, you can only step on a path when it's lit up, and stepping through one of these orbs lights up the opposite. You go through an orb when it's blue, you get red, and vice versa. It's pretty much a path puzzle. But in that battle, I got Fire Tower F, and a lot of the enemies here are just the Volcano Gears and some Metars, along with Puppies and one other new enemy. And it's rather easy, honestly. And here we got the only new enemy, at least in this part of it. It's Puffy 2s. I forget whether or not if the color is just aesthetic though, because I believe that might be Fire Elemental now. I believe. I'd rather not test it. Really, they just have more health. That's the only real big difference. Although they might hurt a bit more, I'm not sure. But yeah, this entire little gimmick is rather standard. When it comes to polarizing things like this, Battle Network 2 did better with that, with the airplane comp. And now there's 2 mystery datas in this area, and I'm idiotically missing one of them at the moment. It's the one that's on the bottom of the screen right now, actually. Because for some reason, I was tired when I recorded this, so I missed this on accident. And what really sucks is, I could have gotten it just then. But over here we got 800 zennies. So booyah. And getting this next thing takes me about a half minute too long, so I just cut to the point where I realize it and get Bubbler K. Bubbler works almost exactly like it did in Battle Network 2 and onwards, I believe, so it's not that big. And when this entire area is red and you investigate this thing, the signal turns red, and you fix this part of the area. Did it. Land, let's tell everyone we fixed the lights quick. Okay. But with that, I'm gonna need to end this off here. Thank you guys for watching. Rate, comment, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. And next time on Let's Play Megaman Battle Network, we're gonna continue on and see what else we can do during this little traffic incident thing we got going on here. See you guys then.